for Little Miss Entertainment YouTube channel. So you guys have been asking me for some of my favorite recipes, and today is Sunday Fun Day. So we're gonna make this segment Sunday Fun Day food favorites. Keep watching to see what we make. So come take a journey in my kitchen. So what we're gonna make today is a football favorite. We're going to make my famous honey garlic spicy buffalo wings, and then we're gonna make my atomic bomb chili. You guys are going to love it. Okay, so first for your wings, you're gonna need about 6 chicken wings. I always buy big packs of meat and portion them out. So this is about 6 chicken wings that I've already cleaned and they're ready to go. Then what I'm gonna season them with is my Mrs. Dash table blend, the Mrs. Dash garlic herb, the Mrs. Dash chicken seasoning, my favorite chicken seasoning. This is just called chicken seasoning. And then for the sauce, you're gonna need butter, fresh garlic, Frank Hot's. This is the buffalo sauce, and then Frank Hot's steaming honey garlic sauce. So I'm gonna show you exactly how we make that. Now for the chili. For the chili, we're gonna use 3 different meats. We're gonna use ground chicken, ground turkey, and ground beef. It's so amazing when you blend that together. You're gonna need some of your favorite tomato sauce, whatever kind of sauce you wanna use. It's up to you. I like to use ragu. You're gonna need garlic powder. You're gonna need this Cajun seasoning. This is smoked paprika. It's super important. You're going to need crushed red peppers, I'm sorry. And then this is a Southwest seasoning that I got from McCormick that is amazing. You're gonna need some cayenne pepper, and then you're gonna need some black crushed pepper, and then some sea salt. These are your seasonings for the chili. Then we're gonna go over here, and these are the key ingredients. You're gonna need black beans. You're gonna need small white beans. You're gonna need kidney beans, 1 red pepper. This is kind of a whole onion, so a whole onion, a poblano pepper, fresh cilantro, organic garlic, organic carrots, and celery. These are your garnishes for your atomic wings. And then we're gonna get it started. So stay tuned to see how everything's done. Okay guys, so I know you've probably seen this before, but I'm gonna show you how to do this. We're gonna roast our chili pepper over an open flame. So literally you can just place it right on the open flame, let it sit there until you want it to get kind of charred and black. And what you're gonna do is take your tongs and flip that over. So you see how it starts to get a little charred and black? Just do that on all of the different sides. You definitely don't want to burn your chili pepper, but you want to get that smokiness. That's going to be a major key for the chili. You know, people get a little scared with chili peppers, but as long as you don't get a ghost chili, a habanero, even jalapenos are not that spicy. I mean, if you're really sensitive to spice, you shouldn't have any kind of peppers. But if you're not really sensitive to spice, got that in the flame a little bit. I'm trying to get this side right here. But this is guys, this is exactly how you want your pepper to look. Make sure you have your plastic bag handy, because you want to pop that right in there and seal it up, and it's gonna steam that skin off, and you're gonna have the best roasted chili pepper that you've ever had in your life. You're gonna be like, this is the best tasting thing. This is about the consistency and the texture that you want the outside of the chili to look like. Just turn your fire off, and like I said, you want both sides to look like that. Put it in the bag immediately while it's still hot, and then zip that bad boy. You see that steam? The steam is going to take the outside of the chili, the skin off, which is a little tough and hard to digest. So just now that it's in here, just sit that there, and it's gonna do its thing. Don't have it too close to the stove, but it's gonna steam and do its thing. All right, so next, we're gonna go over here. You're gonna get you a nice big knife, and you're gonna start prepping your vegetables. Prepping the vegetables is gonna make your life so easy when it goes to the time to put them in the pot to cook. So like I said, I'm gonna go down here and get my handy dandy chopper. If you guys do not have one of these choppers, you 100% should invest in it. It makes your life so much more easy, okay? Comes with a couple of different attachments. The one that I need is on the inside. This will make small dice. This will make larger diced items. And then it comes with this one. This attachment will make really thin slices. It's amazing. Like I said, I use it all the time. So we're going to use that. But first, I'm going to just chop up some of my cilantro. This is fresh cilantro that I got from the store. Make sure that you store the cilantro in a little bit of water. These are plants, so you basically want to take care of them just like a plant. A lot of times I've seen people put a plastic bag over it. They like to kind of stay warm, so don't put it near a window if it's colder outside. Just let it do its thing, and I love fresh herbs. So first and foremost, I just want to thank Tefal and my beautiful friends Webb and Elaine for my cookware. This cookware is so amazing. It's really important when you're cooking to have the proper things to make your meal. The ingredients can be as good as you want, but if you don't have the right things to cook all your stuff in, it's not going to come out the same. And very important, major key of cooking life, right? I just can't stress this enough. Wooden utensils, the black nonstick ones are really great, but wooden utensils are life. Like, they're just so good to, and especially very good cookware like this. Non-stick stuff. I also have some stainless steel stuff from IKEA, which I absolutely love because I got that on the low. But I just wanted to give you guys those few helpful tips to make sure that you keep your cookware nice, that you invest in some nice cookware. First, sweat our vegetables, because when you're doing the sweating process, some people call it's not sauteing. You want to sweat them. You want them to release the flavors really quickly, and then you're going to add your meat to it. Super major key that I've told you guys before. Don't ever put garlic in the bottom of the pan. Whatever you're cooking, if it's the onions, the pepper, you want to put the oil in. Let the oil heat first, the onions, the pepper, and then even sometimes I put the meat and then put the garlic. Depending on how much of a garlic person you are, that can be a little bit strong, because the less time you cook the garlic, the more of like that sharp garlic flavor that it has. So just put a little bit of vegetable oil in the bottom of a stock pot like this. So like I said, I eyeball a lot of stuff. So you just want to pour enough, not even to coat the bottom. That's plenty right there. That's probably about a quarter cup of oil if I had to be precise in my measurements. So I, with my slap chop, chopped some onions and pepper. I'm about saving bowls, so I just put it all together, and then you're gonna put that in there first. Don't we love that sound? Make sure you get it all in there. Now what I'm gonna do, because I can tell from the sound, of how fast this is cooking, I need to turn it down just a little bit. Alright, we kind of pre-cooked our poblano pepper, so add that in there. You don't have to put that in like you do with the other stuff because it's already kind of cooked a little bit from the smoking process. Mix that all around. If you watch my Snapchat, and if you don't, follow me at Little Miss ENT. It's LILMISSENT. I do a lot of cooking snaps. This is what I like to call the fiesta of color. Anything that is red, green, white, orange, I love. I think all food should have those colors in it because it just makes it so much better. All right, here we go. So before I showed you, I will put all the list of ingredients up again. Normally I use a ½ pound of ground beef, a ¼ pound of ground turkey, and a ¼ pound of ground chicken. I had a little more ground chicken than beef, so it doesn't matter. This is super healthy. It's very delicious. If you don't like any of these, just take them out and substitute with another one that you do like. But I suggest that you guys try it with all 3 meats in it because it's deliciousness. So you just want to sprinkle that into your pot. I used a 70-30 ground beef. That means that it's 70% lean, 30% fat. Because when you're making stews or chicken, or chilies or anything like that, you want the fat. Sunday fun day should be your cheat day. Go hard or go home. Alright, fresh cracked black pepper. I can't stress it enough. If you guys don't want to invest in it, that's cool, but it makes such a big difference in what your flavor your food's gonna be. So I like it coarse. I keep it on the coarse setting. You're gonna use about a quarter of a teaspoon. Sea salt. If you're looking to eat clean, sea salt is so good. The table salt is processed, so there's a lot of chemicals in this. This is all natural. So you want to give a good 3 or 4 cranks of your sea salt. Alright. This is garlic powder. You can just shake this to taste. I am a garlic lover, so I put a lot of garlic. We're going to use our Southwest McCormick salt-free, sweet and smoky. Perfect pinch. I like these seasonings a lot. McCormick does a good job of making and creating and blending flavors together. This one, it just has a really great flavor to me. Just shake a little of that in there. Alright. We're going to use some of that same Perfect Pinch brand, the Cajun seasoning. Now this one to me is a little spicy, so I go very light on that. Probably just a pinch. Because I am going to add my own cayenne pepper. Depending on how spicy you like things, don't go heavy-handed with this. It is spicy. My boyfriend likes stuff spicy, so I'm going to go in between a little bit. Alright. Perfect. And then we're going to use some crushed red pepper. Like I said, if you're not a spice fan, leave this out, but we are, so we like to have a little bit of that spiciness, but I don't like to go balls to the wall with it because we got a lot of spice and flavor going on. So, major key. This is a major key right here. Smoked paprika is different from regular paprika. It has such a different flavor. So, as you can see, McCormick, once again, one of my favorite seasoning companies. It is a little jar, so a little goes a long way. This will stain the hell out of your fingers, so be very careful. I literally use like 3 little dashes of it. Alright, you're going to take your wooden spoon, and now your meat is doing what it do. You're going to mix all that seasoning in there. Oh my gosh, this smells so freaking good. I can't even deal with it. So good. You know what? I don't think I put any onion powder. I didn't. Let me see. For For this, your turkey meat should be a light gray. Chicken meat should be a light gray too. And then your ground beef should be a medium brown color. So just keep working that in until you feel like, you'll know, there'll be no more pink left in the pan, which is super important. This is a good thing to make when you wake up in the morning, kind of with like breakfast and stuff, and just let it do its thing until dinner time. You can keep it on a really low heat. Oh my gosh, especially if you like to eat supper, which is like earlier dinner, right? It's really good. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do again. Onion powder. Like I said, I didn't put any onion powder in this. So we're going to shake that in. And I'm going to taste. As you notice, I'm not using this silver fork to scrape the bottom of the pan. I'm just lightly going through it. Taste your meat. So we want to taste. So good, guys. My cameraman wants to taste. I'm gonna go back through because I've tasted it with a couple of different seasonings. Cameraman, what do you think it needs? Hot? Even hot for you? I'm gonna put some more garlic. I'm not gonna put anything spicy in it. The reaction is that it's a little spicy. So good. Don't worry, we're gonna cut the heat. Put a little more salt. And I think that should be good to go. Stir that through one more time. Awesome. Okay. So, special treat for you guys. I put a secret ingredient in all of my dishes. So if you want to know that secret ingredient, you have to follow my Candy's Kitchen page. It's Candies_kitchen_NJ on Instagram to get the secret ingredient. You totally can make this recipe without it, but if you want it to be kicked up a notch, you have to go and follow that page to get it. All right. So this is done doing its thug dizzle. Can you just come in and look, right? We started and it was quite a bit of liquid in that pot. Look, it's barely any, right? The chicken and the turkey is super lean, so they absorb all of that oil. You want that. This is perfect. This is really good, guys. All right, here we go. We're going to Flavor Town on them. So I like to use ragu garden combination. This has every vegetable that you could think of. It's got carrots, peppers, onions, celery. It's really good if you have kids, but it's also really good for yourself. Each serving is your full day serving of vegetables, and it just tastes really good. So we're gonna pour this whole jar of sauce into your pot, okay? Now, take this same jar and fill it up to like the ragu part of the label with water. Put the lid back on the jar and shake. Candy taught you. This is how you get all of the sauce, and if your recipe calls for water, you utilize your water. All right, here we go. Pour the water into your mixture. Have you ever seen the tomato jar that clean? Candy taught you. Okay? So here we go. Beans, the musical fruit, right? Kidney beans. Drained. They're just part, that's like a staple, right? Boom. Put that in there. Black beans. Boom. Put that in there. White beans. If you guys didn't know, these are baked beans without the sauce. Did you know that? Did you know that? Small white beans. Did you know that? Yes. They're baked beans without the sauce. Don't feel that. I was really, really old before I knew that. All right, let's get into this. Woo! Chili! Chili, chili, chili. Look at this chili. This could feed a small army. Yeah. So, you want to bring that to a boil. So, you're going to bring your heat back up to 6. And look what I didn't put in there. Purposefully. Now, you want to add your garlic. Because that's going to seep and stew into that. And you want to add your cilantro. Mix that all together. You just want to bring it to a boil because we're going to bring it back down to a simmer. Okay? Stir that all in there. And then you're going to let this stew for about 30 to 45 minutes. But make sure you bring it up to a boil. All right, we're going to take a little break and then we're going to get into the wings. Okay, so now we're going to prep the chicken wings. Like I said previously in the beginning, I already washed these scissors and I cut the wing off. And then I take it right at this little skin part. And that's the joint of the chicken. And then you put it in your bowl. And then you do that for all of your chicken wings. Don't act like I never put y'all up or anything. Christmas tree store, chicken seasoning. It is not seasoning salt. It's way different. Take your chicken. Like I said, this is not part of the diet. So if y'all are like, this is not eating clean, it sure ain't. It's Sunday fun day. Let's not forget. All right, chicken seasoning. Even though it says grill blend, put that on that bad boy. I just make sure that it has a really generous amount of seasoning. Your chicken should have seasoning on it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you can see, if it's not like colored, I don't know, like, y'all need to have some chicken seasoning. Okay, so make sure I brought it to a boil. It's simmering now. Your kitchen should smell like love. It really should smell like just Sunday and fun day and your family and friends and laughter. Just stir it, so make sure that it's nothing stuck to the bottom, and then continue on with the wings. All right, so just a little trick that I do, I take the bottom of a paper bag, cut it and put it in a colander, and that's what I drain my chicken in. Put that off to the side, and then we're gonna fill this with oil about a third of the way there. Up. Trick, make sure you poke holes in your meat to allow the seasoning to go all the way through. So, this is what you do to make your sauce. Ketchup, shout out to Heinz, best ketchup out. You want to literally, I don't know these measurements, I eyeball it. Depends on how much sauce you want. Put that in there, cover it up, put it in the microwave. You're gonna you want the butter to be melted, so 2 minutes should be fine. All right, we're gonna test our oil to see if it is hot enough for our chicken. Okay, so our water is dancing now in our pan. Like I said, it's gonna jump back at you. If it starts an inferno, your oil is too hot, right? You can always test the piece. So we're gonna test the piece. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. You want it to be a little more sizzly when you drop that in there. It's almost there, but not quite. All right, the microwave's telling us we good, we good. All right, that's it. You know I like hip hop. All right. Look at our concoction. Take a little stir of our chili. Guys, I mean, can we get into this? Like legit, can we get into this chili? Oh my God, look at this goodness. Oh. Okay, so we fried all of our chicken. I like my chicken a little more crispy, but you fry it to the tenderness that you like. You drop your wings. So we're gonna take our ladle to our chili. Our chili has been cooking for about 30 to 45 minutes as I directed. Take your ladle into that. Look how beautiful that came out. So then you just take your rice bowl and then you get you a good heaping of chili. Pour that all over that. Get a little sauce. This is just to die. Place them on the plate. It has been such a great honor of cooking with you guys on Sunday Fun Day Food Favorites with Little Miss ENT. Make sure you check me out and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the updates. Go give me a like on all of my previous videos. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and IG. It's LILMISSENT. And then make sure you check out my podcast every Monday, The Little Miss Entertainment Show. Like I always say on there, I love you for listening because 100% you didn't have to. But on here, I love you for watching because you didn't have to. Have a great week, guys. Peace.